Hello everyone, Ninja Kiwi has recently released Update 55 for BTD6, and today we are going to be discussing this update, including the new features and the balance changes. First of all, we have the One Last Masters of the Universe and BTD6 collab, involving a new Dandy Monkey hero, plus a He-Man hero skin for Dandy Monkey. We also received a new map based on one of Bloons TD5's maps and some new cosmetics such as new pets and profile UI. And as usual, we also got the regular round of balance changes. So first of all, the new Dandy Monkey hero is a melee hero who attacks with a sword. He also has free abilities that get unlocked when leveling up. His level 3 transformation ability will transform him and blast nearby Bloons with lightning. His level 7 ability can teleport towers from one location to another, just like what the support Chinook can. If used after being transformed, Dandy Monkey will be the one teleporting instead, along with dealing a devastating and stunning impact near the teleported area. The level 10 ability will be able to make nearby towers shrug off any negative effects and deal extra damage, but with a slower attack speed. Nearby towers will activate any passive abilities as if a life was lost, such as Elite Defender and Bomb Blitz. Does anyone know if it affects bottom half druids? And if this ability is used after being transformed, Dandy Monkey will dash wildly between Bloons across a huge range, shredding them into confetti that, according to Ninja Kiwi, you should not let your cats play with. Now let's discuss balance changes. Starting off with the Boomerang Monkey, a lot of people prefer using Permacharge with Red Hot Rang's Cross Path. So instead of the damage of Uncross Path Permacharge ability bonus remaining at 8, it has been reworked to 10. So Permacharge with Red Hot Rings remains at 10, so Permacharge Cross Path with Glaze can be more competitive. Even though they reworked the Permacharge ability, I would still choose 052 over 250 if I can't get an MIB for any reason. The Bomb Shooter seems to be in the spot where it performs well, while its Paragon isn't really good for boss events, so some of its damage had been scaled up along with the price increase. And also, since the Glue Gunner's Glue Strike with Corrosive Glue can now soak through Moab layers, they increased the layers glued by the ability, while increasing the cooldown to match the cooldown of Glue Storm. If Glue Strike with Corrosive Glue can soak through layers now, that would be very helpful for the late game. And for Desperado, I don't understand what is going on, but from my understanding, it seems that they capped the range for 030 Desperado while increasing it from 28 to 40. Can someone please explain Desperado's rework in the comments? The Monkey Buccaneer's bottom half now has an interesting feature. Merchantmen and favorite trades will deal more damage if you have a certain amount of cash on hand. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be any useful for Chimps mode, but I'm sure it would be helpful for boss events, as I have planned on doing an elite boss with only bow towers and a hero. Monkey Ace's bottom path got nerfed 4 times since Vector was too powerful for saving up for Flying Fortress. Ninja Kiwi had nerfed it to make it not really easy to save up for Flying Fortress. Maybe try adding some top path alchemists if you are still going to use that method to gain Flying Fortress. The Druid did get a damage nerf for Monarch of the Storms, but I don't understand the attack blimp penalty. Divine Nado got an attack cooldown nerf, but its cash generation received some buffs, especially for boss skulls. Also, regarding the Spike Factory, the Perma Spike upgrade did not get any nerfs, it's perma good. Also, Ninja Kiwi did state that the Engineer Paragon should be more of a supportive tower rather than an offensive tower, so they nerfed the main attack boss damage and main attack rate while reducing the Paragon cost. Captain Churchill's level 15 got buffed to be able to deal extra damage to stun Bloons for additional synergy potential for both the main attack and the machine gun. Pat Fusty has received some range buffs for levels 1, 9, and 16. For level 9, Pat Fusty also received a buff for Pat Fusty's Rallying Roar. Level 15 and 18 Pat Fusty gets an attack pierce buff, and level 20 Big Spoon also does a stun to the area when used for 5 seconds. Adora got several buffs for level 20 and True Adora form due to last update's overclock nerf, hoping it would make her better. And for bosses, the difficulty of Lich and Blastopopolis had been nerfed to be easier to deal with in boss rush. Diamondback has its tail HP nerfed for normal mode, but Diamondback has its tail HP increased for Boss Rush, which has received a lot of nerfs because its rework has been too difficult to deal with. Overall, Ninja Kiwi has made some pretty decent changes to the towers. It didn't appear that many of the towers got major nerfs, well maybe the Druid Tower. Some tower changes like the Glue Strike buff could be huge for the late game, while others like the Spectre nerfs might slow down things a bit. I'll probably be trying out some of these changes in my upcoming videos such as the Merchantman buff, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you in the next video.